All right. Today I'm going to be showing you an intro into cardio boxing. So this is specifically just upper body workout. You can use weights if you want to make any of these exercises a little bit hard. I'll be kind of going in between using weights and without weights. That way you're able to see what the exercises look using both. Okay. So I'm going to start out with kind of the basic things that we're going to be doing. So the first one is we're basically just going to be mimicking jumping with a jump rope. So one leg at a time, both legs at a time, however you jump rope, or if you just want to be able to mimic that. Basically all I'm doing is I'm twisting my arms at the same time, then I'm kind of lifting my legs. So if I'm going one leg at a time, kind of skip back and forth, or if we go both legs at a time, kind of making sure you're twisting the arms, twisting the legs like we're mimicking jumping with a jump rope. The next one is a speed bag. So one arm at a time, I keep my arms up. A little bit higher than head height, okay, so a little bit higher than head. I basically just twist the arm forward, okay, switch, the same with the other side, okay. So I try and do basically a 4-round pulse. What I mean by that is I do 4 rotations in one arm, I switch and do 4 rotations in the other arm, like if we were using some kind of a speed bag, okay. Traditional boxer stance, one leg forward, one leg back, okay. Normally, your power arm, so for right-handed, it would actually be the back. So right leg, right arm would actually be the back one because it allows us to do more power. However, for this one, just for the sake of the video, I'm going to be doing my right arm forward, left arm back, okay? What I do is I keep my arms up, okay? Both arms at the same time. We always keep them up. We always keep them in this position unless we're doing some kind of a jab. You always want to protect yourself, well, sort of. For the sake of exercise, not so much, but that's okay. So what I'm going to demonstrate first is called a jab. Well, I'm going to do that primarily with the arm that is forward. All I'm doing is straightening my arm out in front and coming back. So a jab is just straightening your arm out and coming back. We have slight hip rotation, slight body rotation when you move as you kind of put a little bit of weight behind each time that you do it. Okay? So a jab is just front arm forward, front arm back, front arm forward, front arm back. Always come back to that protection position, come forward, come back to the protection position. Next one is called a cross. And what I mean by that is I'm going across my body. So if I'm going forward, it's my back arm twisting and pushing forward. Okay? Twisting and pushing forward is going to be a cross. All right? Next one is called an uppercut. So with an uppercut, I take that arm that I had that's back. I basically go a little bit lower. I come under, so I'm going to lower my knees a little bit, kind of twist down and come up with that arm. Okay, and the same is called a hook, with the opposite arm is called a hook. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to cock that arm back and I basically go across, okay? So what that looks like, again, jab is going to be my front arm forward. I've just extended a little bit out front. Cross is just extending the opposite arm straight across my body. An uppercut, same arm comes up, opposite hook. I'm basically cocking that back and hooking to the side. So the exercises that we'll do today, we'll do combination exercises, which is basically 1 or 2 of those, 2 or 3 of the specific punches, and then we'll do either a jump rope or a speed bag in between each. Specifically cardio kickboxing, we want to be able to do these combinations fairly quickly, but we don't really want a lot of rest time in between. We're trying to keep the heart rate up. Okay, if you find that you're throwing out punches very, very quickly and you're getting too exhausted each time that you're doing them, you have to stop or you're not able to continue with the exercises, slow it down. It's okay to take it nice and slow, especially when you're first starting it, because we're making it nice and easy, okay? So we'll kind of start with a little bit of combination exercises. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to jab, and then I'm going to do the same arm, and I'm going to hook. So I'm basically just going to go forward, come out, and hook, all right? So forward, come out, and hook. So 10 to 12 times is kind of easy to start out with. If you want to add a little bit more, you could always do 15, you could always do 20. It's kind of up to you, but start them nice and easy. Try not to do very quick movements for all of them. Try and do it nice and easy, all right? So the next exercise, I said we do a jump rope and we do a speed bag in between. So the next one, we'll just do a jump rope. So basically we just jump rope for 30 seconds to a minute, kind of whatever you want to be doing here. Okay, as long as we're kind of adding it to it, both legs at the same time, however you're wanting to add to it, okay? And if I was doing a jump rope, I'd be missing terribly here. But we'll come back to that stance. So again, front foot forward, back leg, we'll do a jab, jab, cross, okay? So again, with this one, I'm gonna throw one arm out, which is my front arm, so jab, jab, and then I go across the body. We go cross, so jab, jab, cross, okay? You can always add a little bit of a twist to the leg, make sure that it's kind of straight and forward, adding a little bit more weight on the front leg as you're kind of pushing forward. So we go jab, jab, and cross, jab, jab, and cross. So back forth, jab, jab, and cross, jab, jab, and cross, jab, jab, and cross. Again, you'll do that at least 10 to 12 times, and then we'll go to our speed bag. So I do 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to my weights so you can see kind of what everything looks like with the weights. Again, we wanna keep our arms up, making sure that you're feeling good, okay? This one, we're going to do a cross, jab, and a hook. So again, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. When I do a cross, going to cross my body, okay? Doing a jab forward, and then doing the same arm hook, okay? So you'll see when I do this with the weights, my weights are both straight up and down right now, facing towards the floor. When I do a cross, I'm gonna twist my arm so that the weight is now, I'm able to drop it out of my hand basically. So it's kind of going down this time, coming back. With a jab, I keep it, the weight pointing towards the floor as I push out in front. And then when I do a hook, I twist my arm, so my arm is up, shoulder height basically, and go right around the shoulder, okay? So it looks like, again, cross, okay? I'm gonna do this wrong. Jab, switch, and hook. So twist, out, twist, okay? Cross, jab, hook, cross, jab, hook, cross, jab, hook. All right, and then we'll go to our jump rope. If you're using weights for the jump rope, kind of same thing. You can kind of twist the weights a little bit as you skip back and forth or go both legs at the same time, whatever that looks like. Okay, as long as you're doing it. All right, back into our position. Front foot forward, front foot back. Uppercut, jab, cross. So we go uppercut, jab, and cross. All right, uppercut, jab, and cross. All right, switching over to the next one, which is an uppercut. Supposed to be jab and hook. So basically it's uppercut, jab, and hook. I was skipping to the next one. All right, we'll do speed bag in between that one. So what it looks like with the weights on it is basically you just go one arm at a time with the weights, again, over your head, really working your shoulders here, really working your posterior deltoids, and then you'll switch into the next one. So I try and keep some of the exercises the same. So this one's an uppercut, and then a jab, and then this time it's a hook off to the side. So uppercut, jab, and a hook. All right, as you practice those more and more, you'll get the exercises down. Hopefully we'll have some kind of a graphic for you or some of the words in front of the screen that'll kind of show you what we're doing for each of these. That way you can kind of follow along with them and you won't mess up like I just did, but that's okay. So we'll kind of go there. Again, those are the 4 basic boxing things, which are jab, cross, uppercut, and hook. And then we try and intermix some kind of a jump rope and a speed bag. If you have a jump rope, you're welcome to pull out a jump rope each time that you're doing that one, or you can use the weights and just kind of mimic doing those, okay? But thank you so very much, and we'll catch you on the next one.